Welcome back, guys, and today what we're doing is we are doing a quick unit overlook of the only unit of the poison meta that I will be able to get more than likely, and that is Vixera. Vixera is actually a really good epic lord, and I really like this color blue. It looks nice, but that is not why we're doing this review. We're doing this review to see how she is going to turn out, and from the brief little bit that I have looked over her, she looks like she's going to be very good within the right squads. So her basic attack has a 40% chance to inflict poison each time the hero inflicts one stack of poison on enemies. Permanently increases the hero's magic res penetration by 1% up to 30%. This means that eventually she will have 30% magic res penetration, just doing that much more damage. That is awesome. So her basic attack, 100% damage, goes up to 110% damage to one enemy. She has got a normal range, and let's see, does it go, oh, just the normal mage range. Let's actually look at her base stats. She's a bit low on the on HP and attack, and quite slow on attacking, and she is still really good. That'll tell you something. So let's take a quick peek at her passive number 1, Endless Suffering. When receiving direct damage from enemies, there's a 30% chance to inflict poison on the enemy and deal an extra 120% damage to them. This goes up to a 50% chance and 180% damage. Awesome. She does not have a second passive, just the one passive for her, but her Lord skill is the same as, I believe, as Raiden. So she's got the same Lord skill as him, so that means that she's going to do the same thing as Raiden would for all the esoterists. But her ultimate here, it is a manual ultimate, her normal attack range, and what it does is it costs 700 skills down to costing 600. So it is very cheap, and she reduces the cost farther if she's the Lord, but it deals 350% damage 3 times to one enemy, inflicting 2 stacks of poison each time. So that means it stacks, let's see, 3 times 2 is 6 stacks of poison, just instantly, pretty much 6 stacks of poison, and this goes up to 500% damage. This she's going to be able to do very often. Now, you may read that and go, okay, she seems good, not great. You'd be right, but when she gets a 1, her basic attack inflicts acute poisoning on the poisoned targets. What this does is it increases all poison and toxic surge damage taken by 40%. This makes it so that when there's a poisoner in the squad with her, she is going to boost their damage and her own. Just 40% increase poison damage, or 40% poison damage instead of the, 2% or 5%? 5%, yeah. So that's a huge increase. So A2, her attack goes up by 5%. A3, she reduces damage taken from enemies inflicted with poison by 25%, making her tankier, which is good because she does have pretty low HP, and she is an epic, so it'll be a little bit harder to keep her alive. So A4, crit rate plus 8%. That's handy for some builds. Late game, it probably won't matter a whole lot, but early game, it very well may be the difference between crit capping and not. And then A5 increases her ultimate's damage multiplier by 150%. So that 500%, when it's fully skilled, goes up to 650. And she's going to be spamming it quite often. She is a very good epic lord. From damage tests that I've seen, she could very well rival somebody like Elysia in the right comp. So if you should get her, seeing as she's free for everybody. And when you get her, definitely try her out. Try her out in a few different places. Let me know what you think of her. I will definitely see if I can make her work in some comps. I'm probably going to I don't have any Esoterrus poisoners, I will say that much. Yeah, I don't think I have any Esoterrus poisoners, so that's a little unfortunate. Well, maybe she is. Okay, she's a poisoner. Maybe I can make something work with her. Maybe I can make an epic poison squad. So we'll see on that. But yeah, definitely let me know where you're planning on using her, if you're planning on using her, or if you pulled Nistia. Because if you pulled Nistia, Nistia is going to do so much better for you. They can be used side by side, with Nistia being the Lord and then Vixera going alongside her. But yeah, let me know. So that will do it for this video. Definitely let me know what you think of her and where you plan on using her. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.